to another Fish Head live stream. We are out here at Fort Clinch at the north end of Amelia Island, and we are trying for some pompano, whiting, redfish, trout, whatever might bite, maybe even a flounder. Get this set up a little bit more properly for you guys. There we go. I casted the 2 white rods out just a second ago. 2 ounces of lead is not working. It's just going straight down the beach. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them in and throw these Sputniks on there. That should stick into the ground a little bit better and hold them in place on the sand at the bottom. Right now, it took them like a minute to be going straight down the beach, which we're not going to catch any fish doing that, so got to switch it up to this, guys. That's what we got to work with, and that has worked before, so let's try it. Yeah, 2 ounce lead, pyramid sinker, ain't even touching the bottom. We got to go to Sputniks. It'll grab the sand, dig in a little bit, and hopefully hold it there. Terry B in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Terry. Good to see you. Gorgeous day out here at the beach, but a lot of current. Current is tearing through here. A tiny whiting, guys. There's so much current, I didn't even know I had one on. Look at that little guy. Jerry Boston. Hello to you, Jerry. Just in time. First fish of the day. Little tiny guy. There's too much current for the 2 ounce pyramid weights, so I'm switching it up to the Sputniks. But there we go. Skunk is off the beach. Woohoo! Yeah. And I dropped him. White. current is so strong right now. Turkovac Prime in the house. Appreciate you coming in. That's not fish, that is the current. The one on the right there is set up. It's dug into the bottom. The one on the left is still bouncing around because the current's dragging it along the bottom. As soon as that Sputnik weight grabs the bottom, it'll stick in, and then we can actually tell when there's a fish on. The tide is going out right now. It'll be high tide pretty soon. And when it is, then the current changes and starts ripping back this way. Jerry, the crew is wandering the beach looking for shark teeth as usual. They're all here except for Zach. Zach stayed home with the grandparents, but Dylan, Lucas, and Mama Fishhead are all down here looking for the shark teeth, along with a million other people. Check this out. Look how many people are looking for shark teeth. I know this is a popular place to come to get shark teeth, but I don't know if I've ever seen that many people at one time trying to do it. Pretty crazy. Forgot to put the wind block over the phone. Randy Rhino Outdoors, Scrampy Fishhead. Appreciate you guys coming in. There we go. Now we got the stuff over the speaker, and you guys should be able to hear without having to listen to. Uh-oh, I need a clip or something. Try to act like I've done this before, guys. That should work. Does it sound a lot better, guys? Try to wrap it around the tripod a little bit here. Seems to be holding. Yes, thank you guys for coming in. Haven't been live in at least a week. Happy to have caught that whiting right away on the live stream, so we're not fishing on a skunk anymore. Being that the current is so crazy, I'm gonna let the two yellow rods just sit in the rod holders for now. Maybe when it goes slack or when it starts moving the other way, I'll get those two rigged up and cast it out. Because right now it's gonna be a project just keeping those two white rods going. But at least we know there's some fish out here. Be right back, guys. I gotta go check on Lucas. He's sitting over here on the tent, under the tent. What are you doing? He's fine. He's on his phone. Come to the beach to go on your phone? Sven, it doesn't matter if you like or dislike, it's still activity on the channel. You're helping us out regardless. The YouTube algorithm does not distinguish between likes and dislikes. It's just the activity on the channel. That left rod might be bumping a little bit. Sure enough, we got one whiting so far, but we just started. Live stream is only 12 minutes old. We got one fish on the beach. Yesterday we got a whiting and a blue crab. We couldn't go live because it was crazy. We were out on a pier with about 1,000 other people, and everyone was playing music really loud and being all crazy and everything. So I just decided not to go live. We did record it for the long form video, but we made a mistake and did not take the crab and the whiting out of the cooler last night, and they sat in fresh water overnight. So today we've got crab and whiting for bait. Hopefully we can catch some keeper whiting or something here, and then do the catch and cook. Heading out after the rain stops. Nice. Authentic jean jacket. Appreciate that. Got to counteract the dislikes. We need 100 likes on today's video, guys. Everybody, hit that like button. Just double tap your phone screen if you're on the phone. Super easy. JH, we did, but I have not pulled the card out of the trail cams yet. So I have not posted the results, but that kid has been caught. He will be identified. Mama Fish had actually caught him when she was coming home one day and trapped him up in the driveway, like blocked the road with her van. So he had to stop and talk to her. She said he sounded really polite, like yes ma'am, no ma'am, that kind of thing. So we probably won't dox him too hard, but I'll show the video. I gotta make the video. Give me a second, guys. I need a drink. Be right back. Sputniks aren't holding quite as good as I would like. They're getting pulled down a little slower than the pyramid weights. Fisherman's Lodge in the house. What's up, Stuart? Appreciate you coming in. Fisherman's Lodge, 5 months as a member. Heck yeah. Appreciate that. Metal detecting. No, he's got the, there's these little specialized tools that you use for shark toothing. It's like a little net, like a metal net with the shape of a bowl on the end of a stick, and you can like dig up some sand and sift it, and it catches the shark teeth. I think it's bait check time. Bait check time. By the way, guys, wear Oyo sunglasses. Fishhead 25 as the discount code gets you 25% off your order. I got no bait left, but I caught an extra hook. Looks like a hook and a leader, but it's a braided leader. Like some 50 or 60 pound braid. Look at that thick braid leader there. Justin McMullen, appreciate you coming in, Justin. Michigan in the house. So these things aren't even sticking hard enough to the bottom. There is so much current out there. It's like not even tangled. It wasn't even tangled. Just came right off. Hook's kind of all bent up. I guess we can save that in case we have some sort of crazy emergency and need a hook. All right, let me get this thing rebaited and recasted. Yeah, this hat, I wore it yesterday. We were out there for like 3 hours, got no sun at all. I live in Florida, so I really don't need to get any sun. I don't even like getting sun, so we'll be alternating between like the baseball caps and this kind of hat. That rod is bending a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up, see what happens. Good to hear, Justin. Had another tiny whiting on there, guys. If I can stop dropping them. This guy is very small. Like a 9-inch whiting. Not big enough to eat. We're gonna let this guy go. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Whiting, look at that mouth. Ah. So I'm pretty sure what happened on that last one, the one that I just caught the little whiting on, I had a stingray on because I started to bring it in. I felt just a couple like real slow, chuggy type of pulls on it. And then it like grabbed the bottom. Like stingrays, when you catch them, it feels like you're stuck on the bottom. But I definitely felt like a heavy weight sticking on the bottom. And then it let go. And I brought it in and I had that little whiting on there. Crazy little guy. Oh yeah, definitely, Jerry. They're gonna have a bunch of shark teeth. Although there's like a million people out here trying to get shark. Bait right now is shrimp, but we got whiting and blue crab. Sorry for tipping down here, guys. I can't see the chat with the polarized sunglasses on. It's so weird. It's like polarized glasses take away the ability to read the screen. I already talked to that guy earlier. He actually went to FSU. He's a fellow Seminole. He was just stopping by to see what I had. Go Noles. I already got some whiting for bait, Stuart. We kept the ones from yesterday so we can use them as cut bait. So we don't need to keep any other. We also have blue crab for bait. Blue crab, whiting, shrimp, and a red snapper carcass that we got from the seafood market. Ate the meat off it, kept the carcass, but we're saving that for shark fishing. So we got a bunch of different kinds of bait right now. Let me go get some bait so I can get these recasted out. We're not catching any fish with the hooks out of the water. All right, guys, we'll just go straight shrimp on this cast. Check this out, guys. There's like a bunch of tiny little watercraft over here racing around. They're all the same thing, so some kind of club or a rental or something over there tearing it up. They didn't come far enough to mess up the fishing though, so that's all good. If I'm missing anybody, guys, I apologize. I'm having trouble seeing the screen with my glasses. Let me get baited up and cast out. They actually asked to see them. Shark teeth.
I can see. There you go.
I casted them much less further out this time, a lot closer to the shore. We did something stupid, guys. I was gonna tell everybody about it. We ordered the new microphones for the live streams. I got some really nice ones. Ordered them, but didn't think about it until like Wednesday, and we didn't want to take the chance that they wouldn't show up on time. So we had them shipped here to this address, not thinking that the mail here gets forwarded back to Tallahassee. And of course, Amazon decides for the one time we ever ordered anything to use US Postal Service. So it tried to come here and now it's back home. So we don't have the microphones again, but we do own them. So from now on, guys, we have the really nice 2 microphones, wireless, lavalier mics. It's going to be really good audio from now on. Wanted it for this weekend, but had a shipping issue. Really, it was kind of a thinking issue on my part. Yeah, Jerry, we got them. We ordered them. The humble one in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Heck yeah. Yeah, we got the DJI mics. DJI mics. But not here with us. I forgot that the mail gets forwarded back to Tallahassee from here. Something just happened right there. Just went completely slack and then tightened back down, but nothing. Maybe it just ripped off the bottom and then grabbed again. I believe we're approaching low tide. Shouldn't be too much longer till we have the incoming tide to fish. From Jack's Beach, the humble ones, we are like 30 minutes north of you. We're at Fernandina Beach. Actually, Fort Clinch. There's the fort right over here, guys. If you want to check it out. There's the old fort. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, we are not very far from Jack's Beach at all. Some guy just told me to go try Hugenot Park down in Jacksonville. He said they're slaying the pompano down there. Actually, that FSU guy that just walked by a little while ago. So we might try Hugenot Park here. Probably tomorrow morning, maybe. I gotta look it up. I've never been there. But if they're slaying the pompano, that sounds like a place where we want to be. Pretty much all we're catching up here is whiting. Some decent shark teeth have already been found. Oh yeah, you saw it? I want to say I've seen some people mention that because it wasn't a totally new word to me. Like, I've heard of Huguenot. He said it's spelled like French, so it doesn't look like you would spell it in English, but I've definitely heard the word before. And now, since he said it's idiot proof, his exact words, he's like, it's idiot proof. We're just filling up our coolers. Could be an exaggeration, I don't know, but I'm definitely willing to check it out with that kind of advice. I gotta go rinse the shrimp off my hands. Quick. I wasn't ready. The rod just went down as I was about to walk by it. Definitely felt something hitting it, bam, 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 and then off. Man, if I had waited like 2 more seconds to rinse my hands. Dang it. current is so strong today, guys. Hugenot Memorial Park. Yeah, that's it. That's the spot we got to try next. We don't live over here on the East Coast, so we only have limited opportunities to come over here and try stuff. We live like 3 hours west. So whenever someone tells me something, I'm like, oh man, am I actually gonna get to do that? Or are we gonna have to wait 2 months to try it? Guys, is the blocker on the microphone working, or does it just sound like wind noise? Seagull getting crazy. Sitting over here looking at my bait. Oh man, that sucks. All right, cool, perfect. Appreciate that. I've had some broken rods. I feel your pain. I know how it goes. I've broken a couple of them myself, but it's way worse when you like go to get a rod you think is perfect in storage or in your garage or whatever, and all of a sudden it's broken and you have no idea why. I'm always like, who did it? Who did it? I got the GoPro right here. If anything awesome happens, I'm hitting that on. Appreciate that. Glacier Shark in the house. Good to see you. Gorgeous day out here at the beach. A little hot. Can't complain. Oh yeah, I know. It's like, how did my rod get broken on the rod holder in the garage? All right, guys, let me get a sip of my drink. I'll be right back. Watch the rods for me. Lucas, watch the rods for me.
Guys, look at what my mom just found. It's a huge broken conch shell. It's like so crazy. Thanks, Jerry. Dad!
Lucas says he sees something going on over here. Always when I walk away for a second. I'm not seeing it though. He said the white rod on the right was getting hits, but I don't see anything. We might have to do a bait check here pretty soon on that rod. It's been out there for a bit. Since we've been here, the water's been really calm. Ray's Outdoors, appreciate you coming in, Ray. Good to see you. It's been a while. It's our fault though. We haven't been doing a lot of fishing lives lately. Building the house and everything we got going on over at the homestead, it's eating up all of our fishing time. But I figure as we remember our fallen heroes this weekend, I can be out here fishing. I don't have to work. I don't have to work on the house. We're good. Now, we only get over to the East Coast like maybe 5 times a year. My parents have the place here on the island, but it's not worth coming over for a 2-day weekend, so we always have to wait for like a 3-day weekend. Or sometimes I take an extra day off, so we get a 4-day weekend. Don't get to catch anything awesome like Devin does though. Big old salmon and huge trout and halibut and all that cool stuff. We got to come up to Alaska soon. We were actually just talking about that last night. We need to make a trip to Alaska soon so we can get on some of those awesome fish. Yep. Ray, right now I just got shrimp on. Shrimp is at the top of the bag, so I'm just using the shrimp. But we also have a blue crab and some whiting to cut up. And I'm saving a red snapper carcass that we have for tonight. We're gonna go shark fishing. We should be able to pop up live again tonight. Shark fishing over at the beach by Peters Point. We're not going to come out here. I'm actually pretty sure the park is closed that night, so we probably can't fish here, but we'll go back over to Peters Point and we can fish over there. Yakutat. Nice. I don't remember that one from last time I was there. Heck yeah. We don't have any clams. Can't do clams. No clams or squid this time. But we got a couple of whiting, small ones on the beach so far. Glacier shark, I will hit you up when we're planning on coming up there for sure. I'll want to pick your brain, but we should meet up also at some point. At least for like a half-day trip or something. Yeah, no clams. I do kind of like clam strips. They're fishy smelling and they stay on the hook pretty good. Oh yeah, we definitely need to go to Delaware, catch some of those big stripers up there. Nice. Yeah, that sounds good, man. All right, I think we got to do a bait check on the right. When I was a kid, we lived up in Connecticut, Ray, and we used to go striper fishing, but we always used eels or like these big red plastic fake eels. But we caught some really good striper up there. No monsters, not like the 60 Club or anything, but definitely got some good ones. Yeah, I got this thread. It's like rubber thread. You just wrap it around the shrimp or whatever a couple times. I'm not worried about it today, but you just wrap it around a couple times and like pull on it and then break it off, and it ties itself somehow. Okay, that's why, because we were driving around. We rented a Winnebago, and we were driving around going to all the different places. But if there's no roads going there, we wouldn't have been there. Yeah, bait check on the right rod, guys. Results of the bait check: no bait, no bait. Something's out there nibbling on it. It's probably just those little whiting. Let me get it recasted. I'm keeping them in just off the channel, because if I cast them out into the channel where the water is deep, the current just rips them out. Way too much current today. Yeah, it could be a crab, Jerry. We got one really nice, like 6-inch blue crab yesterday. You'll see it in the next video, but we made the mistake of just throwing it on ice. And then when we got home yesterday, we were all discombobulated. We had to get ready for dinner and it was all crazy. And I left the crab on the ice, which melted. And so that thing sat in fresh water and got all nasty overnight. So I'm thinking all it's good for today is bait. Tide's actually gone out quite a bit since we got here. The water was lapping up like right here when we first came in, and now it's all the way down there, so it's got to be low tide. Got all the shark teeth hunters. This is like the capital of shark tooth hunting. On the beach anyway. You can go to like Crystal River and stuff and try to get megalodon teeth if you're like really hardcore. But here, they're just on the beach, which is really easy to find. That's why Mama Fishhead and Dylan and Zach, or not Zach, he doesn't know what they are yet, but Lucas, tapping on the left rod. Just something small. Jerry, we're doing it. We're doing it. That was actually the plan. because it looks like we might not be able to make a catch and cook this weekend. So we're going to definitely be buying some blue crabs at the seafood market and finishing out the video with a delicious steamed crab cook. It's actually, we don't have the equipment to do proper steamed crabs, so we'll probably just end up doing a crab boil again. I really want to do like where the water in the old bay and everything is boiling underneath like a metal tray or something, where the steam is just coming up through the crabs, and then you sprinkle the Old Bay seasoning on the crabs. I feel like that would be like the ultimate way to do it. But you would need something like that big to be able to do 24 of them at the same time. So they'll probably just be another Cajun boil with Old Bay in it, but that's still delicious. We need one fish, one good fish, guys. Something we can cook up. I brought the little Coleman camp grill. Catch something good, we can clean it up. I'll even eat a shark, I think. Yeah, Maryland style. I know, I learned from you, Jerry. I still haven't tried it officially yet, though. Been using the Old Bay in the water, though. Old Bay definitely adds a lot to the flavor. What we've been doing is mixing Cajun seasoning and Old Bay together, and it's like a really, really good, super flavorful boil. It's like you're getting the best of both worlds. I like this hat. Keeps the sun off of me completely. There's no sun hitting me anywhere. I love it. We're over on the East Coast, Amelia Island, Stuart. We're actually at Fort Clinch. Here's the old fort. They got cannons. The old cannons are still set up on the walls up there. I guess when the ships would come in, they'd fire cannonballs out there to try to sink the ships before they could get to shore. Super old. Probably not defending much of anything anymore if it had to. It's not. It's a state park. But it feels like if a submarine wanted to, they could just come in here and destroy that thing in 3 seconds. Alright, sip of my drink, time out. Be right back, guys. Yep, Atlantic Ocean is right there. Kind of like in an inlet that goes into the Amelia River, which creates Amelia Island over that way. But right over there, that is the Atlantic Ocean. So definitely full saltwater. Yeah, it is a pretty cool fort. We did the tour of it one time. There's like the barracks are still set up in there with the cots and everything. You get to walk up there with the cannons. The cannons are actually huge. I don't know if you could see them from here, but the roundness of the cannon, it's like that big. So the cannonballs they were shooting must have been just like 100-pound iron cannonballs or whatever they were. Huge cannons. Yeah, Jerry, one of these days. Actually, if you watched our last video, you probably saw it's still sitting there. Trailer's good to go, but the boat still hasn't really been worked on. Oh no. Good thing I didn't cast that far out. The boats will go right over your line. They don't care at all. Yeah. One of these days, probably when the house is finished and the yard is finished and we've built the fire pit and the koi pond and everything and I have nothing left to work on, we'll pull that boat back out and just make like a 2-day project of knocking that thing out. We definitely want to try bringing it over here too. If you go that way, there's a couple boat ramps like on the protected side of the island. We could be putting that boat in over there, catching trout and redfish off the boat. All right, time out. Be right back. I can't remember if I switched that rod over to there when I did the bait check. You guys remember? Is the next bait check the left rod or the right rod? Yeah, they're big cannons. I mean, you can see them from here. You can see that person's like canopy waving in the wind. The biggest ones are like right above that canopy over there. I hope I'm pointing it in the right direction. There's like a dark blue and light blue canopy, and then directly above that on the wall of the fort, those are the two big cannons. It's pretty cool. The barracks looked miserable. Those guys must have hated life back then. It's like all stuffy and claustrophobic and hot. I guess they didn't have air conditioning then, so it didn't matter. They didn't know the difference. Prawn Hub in the house. It is gorgeous out today, actually. A little hot, but that's the time of year we're in. But yeah, not too windy. Water's pretty calm, nice and clear. It is a pretty day out. Yeah. I can't get used to it. That's why we never camp in the summertime. It's just too hot to try to sleep. You can't have a fire because it makes it way too hot. And if you don't have a fire, there's way too many bugs. You'll just get eaten alive. So our camping is pretty much always just in the wintertime. I'm pretty sure when I did the bait check, I moved the new one to the left side. So I'm going to do the bait check on the right side. I might be checking the newer one, but let's find out. Starting to get a little bit of this like sargassum stuff on here, guys. That's not ideal. But this one definitely needed to be checked. No bait. All right, we got all the crud off. Let me rebait them. I gotta go back to the cooler again. Lucas is running back over here. What did he find? What is it? Nothing.
I didn't bring anything.
Ah, you just felt like running.
No, Mama told me to run.
I felt like running. Some people say leave the shrimp out in the sun for a few minutes so it gets harder Tug Trash Outdoors that fishes over in this area a lot peels all the shrimp. He says don't leave the shell on. I don't know what to do, guys. Shark fishing tonight should be pretty fun, guys. We got that red snapper carcass. I had the guys at the seafood market fillet it. He gave me the carcass along with it, just so I could use it. Yep, 2 whitings so far. Appreciate you coming in, Chad. Heck yeah. Good to see you. Look at that one, just bent over. Let me see. Casted that one a little further so the current's got it. Now it's the one on the right. So next time I do a bait check, I need to check the one on the left, which is pretty soon. If I put the bells on right now with all the wind that we got, they would probably just be ring-ting-tingling the whole time. Check this out. Dylan's sitting up here under the thing. That's how much wind we got at the moment. That thing is pumping. So we just got to keep an eye on them. I like the bells at night mostly, when it's like kind of hard to see the rod tips because it's dark. Whoa, that seagull got close. There's nothing wrong with the bells. If you guys could have seen the pier we went to yesterday, there was like 1,000 fishing rods. I mean, literally like every 4 feet. It took us a while just to find a spot where we could fit in between the rods. That's why I didn't go live yesterday. But like 90% of them had bells. So the entire time, all you were hearing was bells ringing. It was windy, and on a pier there's usually pretty decent activity. So all you're hearing the entire time is just bells ringing. And people were playing loud music. And being super vulgar. And other stuff. So I was like, there's no way we're going live right now. We'll get a copyright strike or worse on this one, so I'm just not even going to try it. No, Jerry, it's okay. I have bells in the bag. I will use them. Just, I know if I put them on there right now because the rods are getting blown by the wind, it'll just be Bell City for the minute. A Christmas song. That's Stuart's opinion. I'll throw them on there. But mostly at night. But we got out to the pier yesterday, and like I said, it was just rods every 6 feet or 4 feet, like all the way up and down the pier. And these three guys that were fishing out there, about, I don't know, maybe like 2/3 of the way out, the guy's like, "Hey, come over here, come over here." And I was like, "Oh man, what's he about to try to sell me or whatever?" But he's like, "You see that couple over there? They've got 10 rods out right now. We're only supposed to have 3. Like, it's standard etiquette to just have 3 rods when it's busy on the pier." They had 10 of them out there, and they were taking up a big long section of the pier. And then I was like, "Oh man, and I would love to fish right there." He's like, "Yeah, we're trying to get them to move. We need you to go over there and like get in between their rods and move them out of the way." I was like, "What? Why me? You guys have been standing out here the whole time." Nope, that wasn't a bite. But yeah, they were trying to sucker me into stealing the other people's spot, even though they weren't doing it right. But I was like, nah, I'll just find an extra spot. And we literally found like a spot where there was 6 feet in between 2 rods, and we just dropped down right there. Got 1 whiting. That was it. Not like the piers we were at when we were over in Destin. Paul Walkie in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Paul. How's it going? We're out here in the salt water. No, you've got the salt water running through your veins. Not a whole lot of activity right now. I think it's slack tide at the moment. It's like the fish, they're all swimming out there. They're not leaving, going anywhere. But the water stops moving, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not going to eat anything right now. We're just going to hang out and bask in the sun in this zero current environment." And then the current starts coming back in, and then they get hungry again. I don't get it. I know it happens, but I don't know the science behind it. Yeah, Paul, I know you love it. Drill and chill rod and reel. It is gorgeous out here. Appreciate you coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, we're short on likes, guys. Dylan needs 100 likes on the live stream, or else he's going to cry himself to bed tonight. He's actually not even over here. He's over there looking for shark teeth. so many people looking for shark teeth. I don't even know how they can be successful. Like 75 people have already looked for shark teeth right here. Can there be any left? Playing some golf. Nice, Paul. I love golf. Golf is my other secret addiction. I guess I don't do it very much on camera. I actually don't do it as much anymore, but when I was younger, I played golf like every day. Oh man, I forgot which one was the... It's the left rod, I remember. Almost time for a bait check on the left rod, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get the GoPro turned on for good luck. I got a feeling as soon as this tide starts coming back in, it's gonna be crazy. GoPro's on. All I gotta do is hit the record button now. Jerry, we got these two shadow box, like picture frames with glass fronts that we've been working on for years now. But we literally have them like sized out and lined up. We just need to finish putting them on the thing. And then there's a really cool like Amelia Island logo with the shark and stuff on it. We're gonna put that in the middle. So we're gonna put these big shadow boxes with all the different shark teeth on them for wall art. I guess people make jewelry out of them too. I see a lot of shark teeth necklaces, things like that. We have shark teeth necklaces. But yeah, that's why we collect them. But we have so many every time we come here. Scotty, Fun Fishing Adventures in the house. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Tuesdays with Joy. Hey, Jenny. Appreciate you coming in. The YouTube algorithm just decided to show our subscribers the live stream. Crazy. Greetings to you, Jenny. Oh, guys, check this out. It's not going to run over our lines because we're pretty close in. But look at this boat coming. An old school multi-masted sailing ship. They painted it gray. That's interesting. But that's pretty cool. Scott's in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Oh. He's yelling at us. Oh, he didn't run over our lines. What a respectful guy. He was yelling out, "Love you guys, love you guys." He must have seen the camera. Not under sail power. They're using the gas engine. Oh, it's not Scott. Okay. It's Scotty. Thank you for that, Jenny. I wish my boat was that big. That boat could go out into some pretty good water. Our boats are like inshore or freshwater only. That was like a 50-foot boat. Compared to this like 20-foot boat, look at it. That's like a center console 20-footer coming in. And that is the big old sailing vessel that just went by. Nobody's stopping to fish here, so that might be a bad sign. Appreciate that. We're gonna end up getting a stingray. I got a feeling about it. Slack tide is when the stingrays like to bite.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I got a little bit of a video on that on my phone.
Oh, you did? For your channel? Nice.
I got like 10 seconds because then my phone died.
You can make a short out of it. Lucas recorded that sailing vessel for his channel too.
Like 10 seconds. And I took a picture.
Oh, we waited too long. The GoPro said, nope, you're gonna have to do it again. Yeah. Jerry, one of these days we're gonna have to catch a stingray on purpose and eat it. Like punch it out like they do for the fake scallops. Look at this little sailing vessel, guys. Little catamaran. It's so busy out here this weekend. There's so many people. Whenever we come here on Memorial Day and Labor Day, I pretty much know we're not going to have great fishing just because there's a million people everywhere. Bunch of different kinds of fish, but they don't want to bite. I'm pretty sure it's slack tide though, guys. Just hang out for like 15 more minutes. As soon as the lines want to start pulling back this way, I feel like we're going to start catching some good fish. I always say that and it ends up being like 30 minutes, but nothing wants to bite when the tide's not going in or coming out. We're a quarter of the way, guys. 1/4 of the way. So Dylan won't have to cry himself to bed tonight. Hit that like button. Spread it across the YouTube universe. All right, I'm gonna get a sip of my drink and then we're gonna do a bait check. Bait checking the left rod this time. I am 99% sure. All right, we'll catch you later. Appreciate that, Jenny. Everybody's doing great. Lucas is right here. Say hi to everybody, Lucas. Oh. Hi. Dylan and Mama Fishhead are way down the beach looking for shark teeth.
I just ran to them and told them about the pirate.
I would say they're a good 7-iron away. And I hit my 7-iron pretty good. Actually, the wind's coming from this direction, so maybe a 6-iron. Just had to do an emergency tent change over here, guys. The wind was coming from the west when we got here. We had our tent all set up to face that way, and then recently the wind shifted, so now it's coming from the east, and we had to just switch it because you need tension. If I can figure this out, we need tension going from the front of it down to where we have it tied to our cart so that it blows the way the wind is going. It was all flipped over going backwards a minute ago, so I had to go change it. But we're in good shape now. All is well. The only bad thing about this hat, guys, I'm loving it. It's keeping the sun off me, but it blocks the view of the rods on the camera. I can still see the tips above it though, so that's okay. Yeah, Jenny's a sweetheart. We love having Jenny around. If y'all haven't gone to her channel yet and subscribed, go do it. Lucas says, and my channel. All right, we got to do bait check here. Come on, fish. Yeah, trying to get less sun lately. We live in a place called the Sunshine State. We all know too much sunshine is not good. I've gotten more than enough my life up till now. Playing golf, fishing. I've been outside like my whole life. So fortunately I haven't had any skin issues, but I'm starting to get a little bit more careful about it now. Appreciate that, Scotty. You're not missing anything right now, buddy. These rods are still. We could go make a really nice video of how still these rods are. That thing is tight. It grabbed the bottom pretty soon after I casted it. Fishing and Cooking with Jose. Appreciate you coming in. There's your wrench, Jose. Forgot to give it to you last time. Definitely seen you a bunch. We're out here trying to catch some whiting and pompano and maybe whatever else bites so we can cook them up. So far, no keepers. Appreciate that, Stuart. We just need one good fish. One good fish and we can cook it up. That boat's not too much bigger than ours.
Dad, can I reel it?
No, it's just the current. It's plugged in the ground. You gotta wait for it to go like this. Boom. Boom.
I found an eggshell.
Show everybody. Lucas says he found an eggshell. Oh yeah, it is.
For what?
Maybe. Like a small bird egg.
That's crazy.
Or it could be a bleached out sand flea shell.
Or maybe a bleached out,
Nope, it was a bird egg.
how do you tell?
Because I thought the sand flea shell would be harder, but when I pinched it, it just fell apart like a bird egg.
Oh, did I pinch it? Oh, yeah.
Dylan and Mama Fishhead are getting serious down here. They're all laying in the ground, digging holes and everything. See if I can show you. Down the shoreline. They're actually the first ones down there. Looks like they're getting serious on the shark teeth. Come on, fish. Let's do this. Roger Petty, what's up to you? Appreciate you coming in. Good to see you. We're fishing again, finally. Not really catching much, but we're fishing. So things could be a lot worse. Oh no, the wind is changing direction again after I just changed the tent. Oh, okay, now it's going back the right way. It's crazy, guys. The wind is like not swirling, but it'll blow one way for like 10 minutes and then blow the other way for like 10 minutes.
Hey, Dad, how many likes do we have?
We are up to 27 likes. Tell them. Tell them, Lucas.
If we don't get 100 likes, Dylan will cry himself to sleep.
Probably shouldn't have taught him that, but you know, it's not really hurting anything. Come on, fish. Tide's about to start coming in, guys. Maybe some activity on the left rod. Or the current just changed. Nope.
On a reel, on a reel, on a reel.
Reel. Yes, there's a fish on, I think. Reel it in, Lucas. Lucas is on, guys. Got to turn the GoPro on again. All right, Lucas is on. Come on, Lucas, bring it in. What's he gonna have?
You gotta get shot, you gotta take it.
You can go down a little bit in front of the rods, it's easier. There you go.
Oh, Dad, you caught
It looks heavy, unless he's just not pulling hard enough. All right, I got the weight. You just reel. Reel.
It's so hard to reel. No, you gotta take over. You gotta take over.
You're almost there. What is it? A catfish. Oh, it's a
My arm's like broken.
a catfish.
That thing was so hard to get. My arm is like broken.
Lucas fought it like a champ. Good job, buddy. Fist bump it.
Are
Woohoo!
catfish usually hard to catch?
Catfish fight hard, but they're not good to eat. Especially hardhead catfish, not good to eat, guys. So we're gonna let this guy go. But that could be a good sign that things have turned around a little bit with the tide change. Jerry says, nice, Lucas.
Thanks.
Jenny says, get it, Lucas. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. I need the pliers, though. I don't even like messing with these. Here, hold the rod for a minute, buddy. I'm gonna go grab the pliers.
That thing was so hard to catch, I don't even think I can hold this rod. Don't go crazy. Moving will just hurt you more with the hook and don't move. I'm telling the catfish that if it moves more, the hook will hurt it more.
So what I generally do, guys, this catfish actually has a swivel stuck in its face. We'll see if we can get both of them out. We shake it off our hook, so he's free. I'm gonna see if I can get that swivel out of him
Wait,
too.
it was someone else had it in him? Wait, someone else caught him?
Yeah, see that?
Oh.
got the swivel out so that catfish can go back and be happy and free again, guys. He had that stuck in his face. Say hi to everybody. Wah, 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 wah. Wow, the wind is picking up, guys. Catfish going back.
Dad, they're saying that's shark bait.
It is shark bait, but we got enough shark bait for later. We're going shark fishing tonight. If you guys didn't hear, join us live after dark Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that's going to be, but we'll be out there fishing in the dark tonight for sharks. We got red snapper as bait. They were watching. All right, we got it on video for the long form. But when he was reeling it in, it brought the other one really close to shore, so we got to rebait both rods and get them casted out. Let me go grab some bait, guys. I'll be right back. It is getting really, really windy out here too. If I turn my head up, the wind wants to grab my hat and pull it off my head. Yes, turn those notifications on. All right, Jerry, we'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you. As always, thank you so much for coming in.
For you guys that haven't seen this, my mom has found a huge conch shell. That's
Like a half a conch.
Yeah. It's huge. Like compared to my hand, it's huge. Yeah, love you, Jerry. Conch shell is bait. Are you pulling my leg or is it actually bait? 'Cause it's like hard. Heh. Wow. I mean, I could just go get like a lot of, like 10 pounds of conch shell right now. Dad, apparently conch shell is bait.
Everything's bait to Stuart. Stuart, that conch shell is a fossil. It hasn't had anything in it in like a million years. There we go. We're just gonna stick to the shrimp for right now. Conch shells are pretty sweet.
I'll go get a whole ton.
We found a nice full one a couple times ago, but I still haven't cut the tip of it off to make it into a horn. But we do have a conch shell horn at home too.
Dad!
I need to blow that for you guys one day. That thing is super loud. Piece of a crab shell.
A crab claw shell.
Crab claw. Nice. All right. Let me get these rebaited and cast it out, guys.
a boat that has wings. I don't think it's the plane that can go on water. I think it's just like a boat with wings. Crazy. Hey, Dad. Put the camera here.
I don't know what it is, guys. It looks like a floating airplane from over here.
But I don't think it's the airplane.
Oh no, it's not. It's a big shrimp trawler.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a shrimp trawler.
What's a shrimp trawler?
A boat that has like arms that spread out and the drags nets, and they
Oh.
catch all the shrimp that we eat.
But it can be different than shrimp, like fish.
Yeah, they catch a lot of other stuff too, but they're trying to catch shrimp.
Are there like shark trawlers?
No. All the different kinds of shrimp, or I mean different kinds of fish and shellfish and stuff have different ways to catch them that are legal, and some of them aren't legal. Yeah. I think I'm 100% seafood tonight, Roger. I ate a steak last night that you wouldn't believe. It's in the long form video. I got a 36-ounce ribeye steak last night and just hurt myself.
And then we had a big dessert after.
Yeah, and we ate ice cream afterwards.
Uh,
But I literally hurt myself
Dad, I'm gonna
with
read
steak
all of
last
this.
night. Oh, there's some activity, Lucas.
Wait. That's funny.
Right rod's getting some activity, guys.
But Dad, that is kind of true. Every time you open your mouth, you really just talk.
If you guys have ever had conch salad, it's delicious.
Dad, about your 36.
Yeah, Roger, it was a challenge. I ended up taking like the whole bone and some of the meat, a little bit of the meat home with me. But I am not in the mood for steak today. So we got to catch some fish or go out to a seafood restaurant or something.
And get some lobster.
There's the food.
Give me.
All right, it hit a few times and then just stopped. So we'll have to wait. Definitely low tide.
I want to read everything. The Tuesdays with Joy, type in every fishing emoji.
Yep, emojis. Toilet brush hat is semi-retired. Uh-oh, left rod, Lucas. Be ready.
Mine.
Now we're getting a little activity on the left rod. I might just save that hat for like football games and stuff from now on. You'll know, buddy. Wait till it goes like this. Da-da-da-da-da. Like that. Wait. Wait till it does it again. And then just real hard. Okay, reel. I think he might be on, guys. It went slack, but he might be on.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Lighting, reel a little bit.
Are we gonna eat that one?
Nah, he's still a little small. Another whiting. Forgot to turn the GoPro back on again, guys. We've missed 3 out of the 4 fish we've caught today. Lucas got the whiting this time, guys. Not a real big one. We're gonna let it go. Good job, buddy. Not a huge one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not quite big enough to eat. But it's better than no fish. XTF in the house. Appreciate you coming in.
Dad, the white one, it was like this and it just went like that.
All right, we'll let that guy go.
Dad, it's like tapping. Dad!
Wah, 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 wah.
Dad, it was tapping. Look at what it was doing. What are that? Dad, what is this?
Woo!
Dad, zoom in on that so we can take some of that and put it on my channel.
I don't know what this is passing by right now. A tugboat pulling a barge that's dragging like 200 feet of something with another barge attached to the end of it. J&J, appreciate you coming in. Good to see you. Yep. Skeeter in the house. Appreciate you joining us.
Dad, they're taking
Just caught a fish.
they're taking the fish we're supposed to be catching.
But we're wondering what is happening right now. There's this huge thing that's being dragged across the surface
I'm gonna go quickly tell them to look.
with a barge attached to the end of it. I think we need to do a bait check anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one. Pull that one, wait for this to go by, and then we'll get casted back out. We are in the salt water. All right, let me do this, guys. I'll be right back. A tiny little whiting, guys. Didn't even know he was on there. We'll let this guy go.
Dad, why are there so many
This is like the second one that's this size we've caught today.
Dad, why are there so many things happening?
Yeah, there is a lot of boat activity right now, guys.
Dad, there's been 3 huge boats.
We already got some of this for bait.
Oh, Dad, now there's something behind that. Now there's like a police boat. I think.
It's another tugboat. Tugboat pulling a barge. Got another tiny little whiting. Wah, 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 wah. Way too small to keep. We'll let this guy go.
Dad, I've been sweating so much. I gotta get my thing wet again.
Okay, I think the tide has changed. It seems like it's flowing back upstream now. But we got plenty of bait for later. We got shark fishing for later. Oh, the freshwater catfish. We have no plans on going freshwater catfishing anytime soon. It would just end up sitting in the freezer until it was freezer burned and nasty. It'll be a while till we're back in the fat catfish community. Fat fish. Catfish community is eyesight. Get these casted back out. Thought something was playing with it, but not happening yet. It's pretty windy out here, guys. The wind also moves the rods around a little bit.
Hey, Dad, for when the pirate ship came, are we gonna get copyright?
No. Oh. Be ready on the right rod. The right rod. Something just tapped the right rod, guys. He's ready. He's ready. What's it gonna be? Be ready. Probably a catfish.
Can I get it?
No, not yet. I think it stopped. It's gone now, dude. It was probably just a tiny catfish. What we really need is for a pompano to swim by. We're trying to get one of these nice big round pompanos for dinner.
Actually, what we really need is all the boats that are catching fish.
There's nobody fishing right in front of us.
Yeah, well, look at that. They're pretty close.
All right, I'm going to get a sip of my drink, guys. Be right back. I hate warm drinks, so I leave them in the cooler and I just kind of go back and forth and take a sip, put it back in the cooler. That way it's nice and cold every time. Yeah, we would love a nice pompano right now. Just need a pompano to come and hit this. Instead of these whitings, undersized whitings and catfish. Come on,
Dad,
pompano.
I forgot to bring my glasses.
Got 30 likes? Heck yeah, appreciate that, guys. Make sure you hit that like button.
But still, Dylan's gonna cry himself
Double
to bed.
tap.
Dylan's gonna cry himself to sleep.
I think the days of the vertical live stream just catching 100,000 people are over.
Dad, remember that time that we got like $50 from the live?
Yeah, I remember when we had like 180,000 views on a live.
If we got like
Oh, right rod? Is it bumping? No, it's just the wind. Yeah, we need a bigger fish. We're ready. Whenever one of them takes it, we're prepared. A lot of activity out here today, though. Maybe the big fish are a little smarter. You got it? I'm gonna go grab a sip of my drink.
catch one right away. The rod has to be tapping, and then I might be able to catch one without him here. That would be fun. Put a string on the rod. He's coming though, so I don't have time. And plus we don't have strings. Hey Dad, there's some secret things we're talking about at chat, so don't look at chat right now.
Why?
We're talking about pranks to do to you. Don't look. Aw. Yeah, that's it to be. Okay, Dad, I think you can.
All I have to do is scroll back up and
No,
see.
no, no. We were just like that, right?
Wow, that guy was flying by on an e-bike. The thing about YouTube fishing is, especially if you're live, you got to be in a place where you get good service. And the fish are usually not in the places where you get good service. But I don't want to go to any of my good spots because then I can't make a video. I mean, I can make a long form video. We have done that before, but here we get really good service and no fish. Well, we are catching fish, just not the right kind. Yeah, we are doing a video and a live stream. We've done many videos, like bass fishing videos, where there is zero service at all in the past. But at least for today,
Dad, a gulp lure.
we could do that. I don't have any gulp lures with me. That's not a bad idea for this spot either. I think we caught a flounder like this big here last time we were out here. But you'd think flounder would find a shrimp just sitting at the bottom. He is a pretty good reader. He got into gifted classes this year, so now his school trajectory from here on out is a much harder. But that's a good thing. Dylan got to the advanced class level and then got a little bit lazy, so he's probably never going to get above that. But Lucas already hit the gifted level. No carp today. Mike from Nebraska, appreciate you coming in. We've only caught a few whiting, undersized whiting, and one catfish.
And I've caught...
No, two catfish.
I've caught one of the catfish and one of the whiting.
Yeah, Lucas has been on 2 species and I've been on 2 species. Nothing really exciting.
Except the full boat that
We're actually at 2 hours and 27 minutes. We probably won't go a whole lot longer because the
like,
fish just don't seem very active here today, guys.
probably like at 2 hours and 45 minutes. Or something.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in some new polarized sunglasses that aren't super expensive,
Then we have technically caught a bunch of bait.
yeah, go check out Wear Oyo, like the word wear, OYO sunglasses. Good polarized sunglasses. They're lightweight, they float, so if you drop them in the water you can get them back.
Oh, Dad, you did that test?
We haven't tried it yet, but that's what they're advertised to do. This is my first time wearing them. Pretty satisfied, lightweight, comfortable, and supposedly they float. If you guys want to check it out, go there, put in FishHead25 as your promotion code, and you get 25% off the price of your sunglasses. Pretty sweet glasses, actually. I like the polarization. It's not like blowing everything out. The only thing about it is I can't read the stuff on the screen very well. But that's every pair of polarized sunglasses I've ever tried.
Dylan has technically just stopped fishing and just went on his phone, technically.
Now he's looking for shark teeth.
Yeah, but he usually just on his phone. I've done more.
But yeah, guys, FishHead25. Use that as your discount code. 25% off your sunglasses.
That's awesome that we have a discount code.
Yeah. Our viewers can get their sunglasses for less than everybody else.
There's only people that watch our lives, but no, they're discounts.
They're not prescription, guys. I won't wear them all the time because I really like my prescription polarized sunglasses, but for this one, discount code FishHead25 at Wear Oyo. And the fish have gone to sleep. I missed the comment. Let's see. Basically, we caught a bunch of bait. Yeah, we did.
And I already told you that.
The wind is really picking up too, guys. Picking up strong. I got my hand on the tripod at this moment.
Oh, other comment.
Let's see. Fish have taken a leaf out of Dylan's book. Got lazy and didn't read it. Yep. Dylan's over here. Mama Fishhead and Dylan are shark toothing still. But I think we're getting close to calling it here, guys, because the fish are not cooperating. Just feeding the turtles. We're probably just feeding the crabs over here. Every time I pull them in, I got no bait on there, but we're not catching a lot of fish.
Yeah, Dad, where'd that shrimp go?
I used it. I don't remember if it was Paul Walkie or somebody that told me, let the shrimp sit out in the sun for a little while and it hardens them up and they stay on the hook better. But that's the practice we've been doing today. Just letting them sort of get a little dry in the sun and then putting them on the hook. Not doing anything different. Ian from Tug Trash Outdoors, if you ever watch that channel, always peels his shrimp. He says you're not going to catch fish unless you peel the shells off your shrimp. So maybe next time we'll try that method and just use peeled shrimp for bait. You guys about to call it? No? Oh, Mama Fish Head's got the next load of shark teeth. You guys got to check this out.
You got a flower. I don't know.
We got to get the GoPro going.
Can they see it?
Look at that. Nice. Mama Fish Head's raking in the shark teeth while we're not raking in the fish.
Dylan's got a pocket full too.
Looking good. Oh, Dylan's got more. Heck yeah. Appreciate that, Mike. You have a good one too. I guess we're going to hang out for a little bit longer. They're being successful on the shark tooth front, so
Dylan, you want to show yours?
no one's in a rush to leave yet. Dylan's getting the rest of them that they found. These are all the ones that Dylan found coming up here. We're gonna miss our giant redfish messing around here. Jenny says, looking good, Mama Fish Head and Dylan. Trying to get them out of the pocket right now. They're stuck in there.
I think you got all those. I think you got a bunch of the smaller ones.
Ooh, it looks like Dylan got a thresher. One big thresher.
You mean 2?
She already walked away. Dylan's trying to get these so he can show everybody. Show. They don't have to be super organized. He's dropping them on the ground and everything, guys. That's a tiny one. He's got some tiny ones. There it is. Look at that. Look at that big one in the middle, guys. Dylan got that one today. Sweet. Looking good. Look at the size of that one. Good job, buddy. Heck yeah. Too bad the fish aren't biting. I think I am going to call it, guys. We're just not getting any activity. We'll go back to the house, regroup, get some food, relax for a little bit, probably go out to dinner, and then shark fishing once it gets dark. At least Dylan and I, maybe Dylan, Lucas, and I will all go down to the beach about 5 miles down the island here, and we'll use the cut bait for shark bait. Hopefully we'll catch something then, guys. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We'll see you in the next one in a few hours.